Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. And today we are playing Fallout 4. Bet you cannot wait. No, Hal can't. Hey Hal. How you doing, buddy? Got a new controller today. Because the A button on mine was going janky. A button on this was going janky. So I got my blue one. Had to get that upgrade. Continue. New things are nice. Alright, we need to put this away. Put it away. Ease. Alright. The last we left off, we walked dance through ArcJet systems. Now really the game wants us to go to Diamond City. Because as you can probably tell, the game kind of walks you in a straight line down to Diamond City. With the first quest that Preston Garvey gives you to help out in the Minutemen takes you to this farm, which always tells you to clear out Corvega assembly plant. Once you're done with that, just heading down a little bit south, which the second quest he normally gives you is Grey Garden or Oberlin Station, Preston Garvey. Second quest he gives you is normally one of these two, which puts you in range of hearing the Cambridge police station emergency broadcast, which gets you in touch with the Brotherhood. And then literally right across the river is Diamond City. But these guys have another quest that we can help them with. We can find the old lost recon team that was here last.
You're a Brotherhood initiate now. Feel free to take whatever supplies you need for your assignments.
But he won't probably give us one till we do one of these quests.
All right, out with it. What's your game?
I don't have time for
I don't
this.
have time for this.
Well, you better make time if you intend to stay on board.
What the fuck are you gonna do about it, Knight?
That's what I don't get about you. You're not the military type. You're a loner. So I can't figure out why you're sticking around. You got what you wanted, so why don't you hit the road?
Brotherhood might be my best chance I'll ever have to find my son.
Brotherhood might be the best chance I'll ever have to find my son.
Well, as far as reasons go, that's a pretty good one. Look, I'm gonna cut you some slack because Dance trusts you. But if you step out of line and put any of my brothers or sisters in danger, I'll make sure you regret it. So, ready for your assignment, hero?
Ready.
Then listen up. Like it or not, one of our most important duties is to keep the Commonwealth clear of the trash. I'm talking about mutants, ghouls, synths.
See? He didn't
The
say feral
abominations
ghouls, he
the
just
damn
said
eggheads
ghouls.
caused when they started playing with their toys. This op is simple. I'm gonna send you to a target, and you're gonna terminate everything that calls it home. All the details you need are right here. Don't come back until the job's done.
Yep, College Square. It's almost always College Square for us. No, I just don't like that guy. I really don't like that guy. Talks too much shit. What do you want? What do you want us to do?
Halen?
Reese still giving you the cold shoulder.
Yeah, he's a dick.
I wish we can see eye to eye.
Reese only sees one thing. Reese bleeds Brotherhood. It's all he cares about. It's his family. It's his whole life. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, he shoves it aside.
Is there something?
Is there something between the two of you?
When I first joined up, Reese is the one who sponsored me. He took me under his wing, showed me the ropes. I thought there was a little more between us, so I asked him if he cared about me that way. He told me the Brotherhood
Hello,
of Steel
newcomers
was
to
all
the
that he
stream.
cared
Thank you for making it.
and there was no room for
Appreciate
anything
ya.
else in his life. We never spoke about it again. Look, I need to get back to things. If you're worried about Reese, just keep doing what you're doing. He'll come around soon enough.
He eventually
So,
does. He stops
are you
talking
ready to
shit
take
once
on
you
your
get
first
the
assignment?
paladin, I believe.
Ready.
Great.
He's like, oh, I
Let
was
me
wrong about
explain
you.
what I need you to do. One of the Brotherhood's most important
It's so
duties is the
satisfying, though,
recovery
when
and
if you betray the
preservation of
Brotherhood, killing
technology
him.
that was lost when the bombs fell.
Boy.
I have a list of locations that contain artifacts we need you to recover in order to have them cataloged and studied by our scribes. Here, this should cover all the information you'll need.
Killing
to find
him
your
is
first
honestly one of the
artifact.
reasons why I
Good luck.
don't normally go with
Be
the
careful.
Brotherhood. Just so I can kill that man. Makes me hotsies in my totsies. I don't know what that means. I just know I mean it. Alright, College Station, or College Square, is right over there. Other side of this building. All these barrels. The square itself, he means it's the metro. In the face! You alive? Huh. I shot you in the hand, wuss. As my army recruiter once told me, in his infinite wisdom, there's no greater feeling than putting a 5.56 round through somebody's fucking skull. There you go. And there's that guy. You.
Hey, wait
Stay
there.
there. You're just gonna get loud, and people's gonna see you. And I like to be sneaky. Like a snake. What was that attached to? This was attached to something. Normally a grenade bouquet or something. Catch. Hi. No. I like playing catch with barrels. It makes me happy. What's creepy? My laugh? This is why you don't do drugs in a dirty bathroom, kids. Right here. Do I have all the bolt action what I want? Oh, fine. Yeah, only do drugs in clean bathrooms. Especially if you're gonna snort a rail of coke off the toilet seat. Definitely make sure it's clean. What did that get you? What did that get you? Alright. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Drugs, drugs. Don't need any of that. Money, money.
Passing through cars is prohibited.
Ooh. Nuka-Cola. By the way, Hal, you're young as shit. Do you know why Coca-Cola is called Coca-Cola? Like, it's probably the most well-known tidbit about Coke. Yeah, look at that. You knew it. Oh, it was Coca leaf, to be precise. And it was originally a medicine.
Do not hold the door.
Got it.
Sometimes I kind of wish they kept the Coke in.
There we go.
Magazine. My viewers are gonna be like, this guy's on drugs. I promise, I'm not. Way too controlling of my body to relinquish anything. Probably why I'm so stressed all the time. Also used to be, you would take a little bit and add water to it.
In the event of an emergency, please use call boxes to request police assistance.
Right in the neck! I can't shoot. Fucking play Fallout at this point. Stormtrooper.
In the event of an emergency, please use call boxes to request police assistance.
Oh, I should put that up. That would have been funnier. Would have been funnier. I missed it. I missed the golden opportunity. Ooh, bottle cap. Ooh, cool. I'm gonna sell bottle caps. Yeah. Shake your head so much at me. Because, quite frankly, I deserve it. I don't know why I fire one bullet and reload every single time. Bottle cap mines are fun. Shrapnel is good for me and you. Bottle cap mine is basically a claymore. They pick high explosive in a lunchbox, and they also fill the lunchbox with bottle cap, with metal, and the metal from the explosion rips apart your body. Oh shit. And that's it for College Square. Not much in there. But just to make sure that I'm not missing anything, and see if there's any little lore tidbits that I don't know about College Square, because I think it's basically just that's loud. You cannot do that, phone. Thank you very much. I think it's just College Square is really not that big of a deal. Yeah, it's pre-war hub for Commonwealth Institute technology students, professors alike. Stronghold for a group of raiders led by Rika. Didn't know that.
Passing through cars is prohibited.
Yep. Nothing of value was to be had this day. Not even cool tidbits of information. Apparently that's why there's all those dead bodies of raiders all over the place. And there's some lightweight fortifications built. Used to be held by raiders. Specifically this building. But they were overrun by a large group of feral ghouls. Which I killed all of them by myself. So. They need to get good scrub. Although on harder difficulties, being ran up by like 6, 7 fucking feral ghouls kind of sucks.
That's it.
Especially when those assholes are sprinting and dive-bombing at you. Alright, let's go back to Dickface. Turn in this crest. And see if Paladin Dance will give us the next quest we can do. Dickface. Where are you, Dickface? This is Dickface. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, I can Sandman kill him. Slit his throat in his fucking sleep. Oh. I wonder. If I can Sandman kill him. I'm not detected. Oh. Dang it. That's so fucking... That's so hopeful. I just want to kill you, bro.
Hey there.
That's it. Like, I get it. I have a bad hairline, too. I know, man. It's just... It makes you angry. Especially when you're a tiny little man.
Affirmative. Keep it up, and I may start believing you got some real guts. Yeah. Now report to Paladin Dance. He said he had a mission for you. When you're ready for another op, you know where to find me.
Welcome back. I've got another mission for you.
If you're ready. Yeah.
Ready.
Outstanding. Over the years, the Brotherhood has sent several recon teams to the Commonwealth. The last squad went in 3 years ago. They never reported back. Officially, they're missing, presumed dead.
What? They knew the rest.
They knew the risks.
They did. We all do. But the Brotherhood honors those who give their lives in the line of duty.
Sleeping on the ground is pretty awful.
Responsibility to find out what happened to them, if we can.
All right. I'll see to it.
Their insertion point was in the hills near Malden. Survey the area and establish a search pattern. Monitor your radio for distress signals. All recon teams are issued distress pulsers that put out a short-range homing beacon. If you can
You know what
acquire
else is
a
pretty
signal,
awful? Sleeping on
you
the
should be able
top
to trace
bunk
it to its source.
on a naval ship when there's a pipe bracket above you. Because as someone with severe PTSD, if I get jerked awake, a lot of the times I will shoot straight up. And since I only had just enough room to like crouch sit on top of my bunk, I went so hard up that I have an indent in my skull right here from how hard I hit that damn bracket. Like, it's indented. It was great. It fucking sucked. Now, sleeping on the ship when we're out to sea, ship just rolls you back and forth. Like being in a cradle again. No, no, not, I'm not, nope, not touching it. So, are we doing, the, Brotherhood crest, which will take us about here? Somewhere around Modern Center. Like right here. And then another one like right here. And then another one over here. And then finally way up here. This little area right yonder. Now, are we doing that? Or are we just going to push down to Diamond City? If we do that, this will take the rest of our stream, plus probably the beginning portion of next stream. Maybe just this screen if I go over an hour. Or we can push down to Diamond City. Diamond City? Oh, Diamond City later. Okay. Alright. Lost Patrol. Investigate the wood. Oh, that's the dog one. I don't want the dog. We can get a doggo. Alright. Ooh.
What the hell was that?
That was a grenade. Hi, buddy. Sit on my ass. Grenade bounces at the feet. What? You dumbass. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Oh. Something went boom. Could have been the asshole over there with the Batman. Oh, I know this. I know that settlement. That's Covenant. That's a creepy ass fucking settlement. Want to stop by the Covenant town, the quest there, while we head over to Malden Station? Or do you want to just push straight through Malden Station? Sounds like a plan. Alright, now. This I know a little bit about. Now, Covenant, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but they have an entrance to get in to the town. You have to take a test that they ripped straight from a vault. To make sure you're not a synth.
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not,
They
move
think
along.
you're a synth,
You know,
they
other
don't want
people
you in
waiting
there.
around. Not good for the nerves.
I'd like to visit.
Since you're a first-timer, there's something you gotta know first. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's gotta take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
I'm new to the area. What do you mean about undesirables?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay? Some are... synths. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. You pass, and you can come inside where everything's safe. Alright?
Sure.
Good. Take a seat, and we can begin.
This test is quite literally the same exact test, damn near, that you do in Fallout 3. Because in Fallout 3, you
So let's
start as a
begin.
kid,
There ain't
and there's
no
like
wrong
milestones.
answers.
Like you take
You
a
are
test,
approached by a frenzied scientist who yells,
you play as a
"I'm going to put
toddler,
my quantum
you have your eighth
harmonizer
eighth
in your
birthday,
photonic
and
resonation chamber."
your senior
What's
year
your
or
response?
last year of school, you take this test. And it dictates what job you have inside the vault.
I'd slip away before he finishes his rant.
While he's speaking. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do?
It also dictates your skills. So like, say your answer is medicate the infected area as best I can. That gives you some points in medicine skill set. Restrain the patient and merely observe how the infection spreads. Science.
Just say the first thing that comes to mind.
Medicate the infected area as best I can.
You have a medical background. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do?
I lead the boy to safety, then turn him over to someone in charge.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Designated hitter.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do?
I'd ask for the minigun so I can do the job right. We'll pick that.
I'd ask for a minigun, so I can do the job right.
Please treat the question seriously. Or are you? Next. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his
I
quarters,
bet that would be you.
and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
I dose myself with anti-mutagen agent.
Ignoring possible. Yes. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father.
Mortar.
You enter his private
Always mortar
restroom
with
when
you,
no one
Hal.
is looking, and
I'd replace his blood pressure medicine with sugar pills.
I'd put a firecracker in his toilet. That never gets old.
test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you
Now,
passed.
Fallout 3,
I'll open
the
up the
actual last question. All those questions are in, but the last question is, who is the undisputed lord of the vault, responsible for your safety, blah, 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 blah. And all the answers are overseer, 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 overseer.
Welcome to Covenant.
This place is actually quite quaint. Minus the prison walls, of course.
The caravan came a few days back. Worked for old man Stockton. You saw them, right?
I already told you. I don't recollect. We get a lot of traffic.
This isn't Diamond City. A caravan of 5 comes through, you'd remember.
Then they must not have come through. Say, wouldn't you rather have a lemonade?
Meaning no
My job
offense,
here
but
isn't drinking
I got a
lemonade.
mile
I know for a
work to do.
fact they came here. Why the brush off?
I want to help, mister, but I really don't recollect.
Mark my words. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Good day to you.
You from around here? God, I hope not. I've had enough of these hicks.
No, I'm just passing through.
My advice?
Turn
is
up the
pass
game a
through
little?
sooner than later. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
Just a tad.
No, I can't say that I do.
I just can't catch a break. I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. I
No
keep getting the
problemo.
runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help
Anything
me find
for a
Stockton's
fan.
people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything.
Alright. So this is where you investigate the town. It's one of the few places outside of a vault where you got actual nice looking stuff. Quick.
Well, hello.
This dude gives you lemonade.
After a long day, nothing beats Deezer's lemonade.
Hey, Deezer.
Less rads, less mute fruit, same great taste. Try Deezer's lemonade.
I'll take
Give me
some.
some fucking lemonade.
Enjoy.
Thank you. A little bit.
Ah, fellow Mr. Handy. Hello there, old chap.
I've never seen this.
Good to see another of General Atomic's finest, still eager to serve. And a good day to you too, sir. Can I interest you in a refreshing glass of Deezer's lemonade? Don't be daft. You know I can't use the stuff. No discrimination here. Everyone benefits from Deezer's lemonade. Get yours today while supplies last. A pity. It appears Deezer's programming is too severe to allow for normal conversation. Ah, well.
Don't be. I've never heard that conversation, and I'm so glad that I did. Locked. How the fuck? We gotta wait. Fuck. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna shoot the kitty. What? Don't even joke. Codsworth is better than everybody else. It's in his name. And, oh, he doesn't have his bowler cap on. Do I still have that in my inventory? I do. Come here.
Hey,
I'm all ears, of course.
He's not wearing it. Can he not wear it with the... Oh, that's stupid. I changed him so he can't wear it now. Oh, fuck you, game. You took the coolest part of Codsworth. I'm mad.
Enjoy your stay.
hey there.
Drop
I
that.
hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you ask me, I think he takes his job.
All right, we're going
too
to try to get some
serious.
information out of this
But
woman.
welcome. Everyone around here calls me Mrs. Fitzgerald, but you, cutie, can call me Penny.
He wants me.
Nice to meet a friendly face.
You're in luck then. Covenant is the friendliest place in the whole Commonwealth. You'll see. You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a good price.
Do you have time for a few questions?
For you? Certainly.
He wants me.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
You've been talking to Mr. Dan. I don't know what he's carrying on about. He's just stirring the pot, if you ask me.
Definitely. He has such an attitude.
I know! He's so smug. And Dan thinks he's the one helping people. He wouldn't know the first thing about making the Commonwealth a better, safer place.
Save?
He should be thankful you let him in.
Instead, he stomps around interrogating people. If the compound did do something to his precious caravan, they had reasons for it. Better reasons than a man like him. You know, honey, I was just shooting off at the mouth. Just forget anything I said about that and the compound. I have to go.
Hey, Penny.
You here to shop? If not, I'm sure you've got places to go.
What compound?
Let me see what you got.
You won't find better.
Justice! Yoink.
You here to shop? If not, I'm sure you've got places.
Do you have time for a few questions?
Well, I don't know.
Could you tell me anything?
Could you tell me anything about the compound?
Compound?
Uh-huh.
Nope, nope. She's done. How about you?
Need any doctoring? Just let me know.
What's new, Doc?
If you want rumors, then Penny's the girl.
Alright.
Not interested.
Let me know if that changes.
Oh. Hi.
Talia.
Oh, I heard about you. You're the stranger. I make things. Things for the store. Oh, I'm Talia. It's so nice to meet you.
I don't know how I already knew that, but...
What do you make?
I make medical supplies. Oh, and guns. Scopes. And other things. You can see them for sale at Penny's store. You're gonna like it here. Everyone in Covenant is so friendly and really wants to help.
Do you have time for some questions?
If it'll help.
Dun, dun.
Sure.
I do think everybody wants me.
Do you know anything about it?
No.
Do you know anything about Stockton's caravan?
No, sorry, they never...
Uh-huh. Does Covenant have some...
Since? I mean, no. The test makes sure that none of those get in here. They promised.
It sounds like you're in trouble. I just want to help you.
Oh, that's nice.
Talia.
Let's try a
Do you
different
need to use my tools? Do you need to use my tools?
one. Never mind.
Anybody else in town would be happy to talk to you, but...
Ted.
You see, I gotta run diagnostics, and the perimeter turret.
The terminal in the guest bunk is there for visitors.
Alright.
Try Deezer's fresh brewed lemon.
Busted again?
Well, hello.
Ted better get on this pronto. Another newcomer. Welcome.
Alright, fucking.
That's some serious security. Maybe there's another way around it. There we go.
Fisherman report. Draft. Mr. Huntley has aborted 5 compound runs due to a fisherman, name unknown, who has stationed himself out at the Mystic Pines Pond. Mr. Huntley reports his new favorite fishing hole is directly on top of the compound entrance. The Stockton retrieval team was almost spotted by the outsider I recommend. He didn't finish. Personnel files. B. Fitzgerald. Concerns none. Note, Mr. Fitzgerald treats our mission as seriously as I do. If he could only do something about his wife. P. Fitzgerald. Concerns mentions the synth as undesirable. Altercation with M. Bell. Frequent negative comments about other personnel and the places in the Commonwealth, specifically Diamond City. Severe reprimand for warning one trader about the Institute and the way. If Mrs. Fitzgerald was not extremely effective in her role, I'd request she be reassigned to the compound, but she's married to Mr. Fitzgerald, so a permanent posting here is required. Nothing to be done but frequent reinforcement of our mission. T. Huntley. Concerns possession of contraband on 3 separate occasions. General antisocial behavior has made visitors uncomfortable. Huntley's new to Covenant, and given his past, it's understandable that he's jumpy. Hopefully over time the community can help him feel safe. If he keeps making visitors feel nervous though, he may need to be reassigned. On the bright side, his reclusiveness makes him ideal for running messages to the compound. Even when traders are in town, his absence is rarely noticed. Removing nail polish is hard work, I guess. I don't know. Wait, I let my kids paint my nails before. It wasn't that hard, but then again it was kid stuff. P. McGovern. Concerns visitors comment on her nervousness and jumpiness. She's very compassionate. Could that be a problem? Notes, after bringing up my concerns to her, Miss McGovern has really come around. Part of her job is to act natural, and if anything, she overdoes it. I really hope she's truly recovering instead of putting on an act. Even if it is an act, she's utterly indispensable to our operation. P. Montgomery. Concerns none. I have no specific concerns about Dr. Montgomery. Looking at her now, you'd have no idea what she's been through. The only niggling detail is that she keeps to herself and hasn't integrated into the community. But I suspect she resents being transferred here and would prefer to be working on the core mission. But before she was here, our visitor's #1 complaint was lack of medical services, so we need at least one doctor here. And unfortunately for her, she's the only one qualified that has a suitable temperament. Swanson. Concerns none. Note, Swanson keeps to himself. He works directly for the compound in administrating the test, and as such, I have no idea who he was or how to help him. He keeps himself strictly apart from the community, whether that's his orders or temperament, who's to say.
This cell means business.
See how the mayor just ran to the door? He's gonna stop me on my way out.
They're hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Hey, Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
They took the survivors to a compound.
Then we're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
Hey, you stranger.
It's no secret you've been poking around. Not very neighborly of you, if you ask me. I know you think you're doing the right thing. Just don't make any rash decisions you'll regret.
I know you and your secret compound are behind what happened to Stockton's caravan.
Supposing, hypothetically, we are. We wouldn't do anything unless we had good reasons.
The best.
The best. Tell you what, you just stop this investigation, and I'll give you a gift. 100 caps. And then
Well, I got
you'll
like
be welcome back here
14,000
as
in
our
my
friend
pocket
anytime.
right now.
Surely there's room for compromise. I get Stockton survivors, and we stay friends. I'd have to know more, though.
Yes, you do seem reasonable. At least consider it.
That's a tall order. A deal like that, well, that's above my pay grade. Tell you what, I'll let the compound know you're coming. Then you can make your case to them. Good luck.
Dare I say I've made it 200 years without a speck of rust on speck. And swimming was not part of it.
Well, you fly. Fly above the water, dipshit.
People are mucking around the shore at all hours, scaring my fish. Go find your own fishing spot. Clear out.
You don't even have a fucking... You know what? How's your fish gonna like that? They're not. They're not. You clear on.
People are mucking around the shore at all hours, scaring my fish.
This is sad.
They're hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, so am I, bud. Does that need to be so fucking bright?
Just because Jacob vouched for you doesn't mean you can enter the compound. Why should I let you in?
So we can be aggressive.
What exactly is this place?
I'm asking the questions here. So why should I let you in?
Say all I want is X, which is all I want to find. All I want is to find Stockton people. People doesn't have to get messy. B, I'm coming in one way or the other, at least the easy way, you still get to breathe. Or A, I just want to talk to whoever's in charge here. I'm sure we can come to an agreement. How aggressive am I being? Cat, Hal, other user in chat. You don't? Alright, so I'll go with what I would probably say.
I just want to talk with whoever's in charge here. I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
We'll see. I'll take her to Dr. Chambers. She can decide what to do with you. Don't try anything funny. You've been warned.
Well, I ain't scared of your fucking... By the way, that armor he's wearing, Vault Tech armor. That is what Vault Security would wear. They also use a Vault Tech test to see if people...
Hey, Blight!
Torture. They are sick. Just give me the signal.
Yes, what is it, Manny?
I thought you guys were done with Subject 12.
Oh yes, the interview's over. I'm just reviewing the data on question 4. It's fascinating, really.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Certainly.
Can you fucking move, bro? Yeah, thank you. I fucking shoots you in the back of the fucking dome. Normally I just shoot up the place, start to finish. Still might.
Welcome to the compound.
Hey, extend the platform. Ordered, Center.
You shouldn't be in here. Stranger.
Soon to be dead guy. How you doing? You're gonna be dead soon. Oh. Okay. Lost him for a sec. Got scared. Should I just shoot him when we get there? Like, thank you. Bye.
So the one investigating Stockton's caravan has arrived. Do you even know that his supposed daughter is in all likelihood a synth? No matter. Let me be upfront about this. There are two ways this meeting...
Uh-huh. I'd prefer a peaceful solution.
As would I. Let me pose a question to you. What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
Believe me, I've been there. But I haven't resorted to torturing innocents.
Casualties are inevitable. It may not look like it, but we're at war. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
No.
You can't seriously want to kill all the synths.
We most certainly do, but we have to find them first. A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the safe test.
It's a test you ripped off of Vault Tech. You even got a Vault Tech fucking coat on, I believe.
But your methods are barbaric. It's torture.
To improve
Yep.
the safe test,
Even has a Vault Tech coat on. You yanked everything out of a fucking vault.
subjects. It is distasteful, but necessary. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and...
I've had my fill of crazy on this
Fortunate for me,
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
Sorry. That's a deal I won't accept.
We cannot allow you to go on torturing people.
Then you'll just...
Okay. You hear that? Ting! That's the ricochet pork, which means homeboy shot me. This dude shot me, and his bullet bounced off me and straight up hit him in the head.
Sensor. I bet you 50 caps there's a lot more where they came from.
Yep. We got it clear.
Thought I saw the missions must be protected.
Someplace. What the hell are they doing here anyway? What?
Missions must be...
Oh, one shot. Two fools. God. Alright.
Chained on the other side.
We will loot and pollute on our way back through. And you can see just how fucked up this whole process they got going on is. So if you haven't pieced it together yet, everybody in the compound and everyone in Covenant was the victim of an Institute attack. Like they all lost their family or close friend. Something happened that scarred them deeply. So they all have some form of PTSD resulting from these attacks. Now, instead of handling like rational people and trying to cope and find ways to deal with the trauma in a constructive, non-psychotic way, they went the opposite way. Alright. Dr. Chambers Terminal. Reply retrieval team ready. From Rosalind Chambers. Humanian. Hold on. Okay. Till this whole honest Dan affair is resolved, stand down. The Stockton retrieval drew too much attention. Mr. Fitzgerald is furious. You expect the subject 14 so close to Covenant. See that doesn't happen again. From Manny to Rosalind Chambers, our teams are patched up and ready to grab some sense. Still tracking subject Boyd. Just give us the order. Reply, Doctors Rogers rant. From Rosalind Chambers to Tack Blight. I do not need a degree in socioeconomics to realize Covenant's trade policies are unsustainable. As soon as we can't afford the subsidiaries, Mrs. Fitzgerald will increase her prices to attain self-sufficiency. Commercial traffic will slow, but more than traders visit Covenant now. From Tack Blight to Rosalind Chambers. One of Dr. Rogers' points concern me. Covenant has had a net operating loss since its inception. Its loss expenses are staggering. The fusion batteries alone are princely sum. The assets seized from the captured subjects in no way makes up this massive deficit. If we were a business, I'd say we're a couple of months away from bankruptcy. Reply, grave concerns. From Rosalind Chambers to Emmanuel Rogers. Do you think these objections have not been raised before, By all means, propose a viable alternative, but bear this in mind. Fact, we need a large data sample. The larger the better. Fact, the initial test is most effective if the subjects are close to their psychological baseline. Fact, if the Institute gets a single hint of our existence, our mission will end before it's truly begun. Covenant was designed from the ground up to attract visitors, and it is working. Our data pool is increasing at an exponential rate, and the subjects take a test voluntarily and unaware. Effectively, the test is hiding in plain sight. From Emmanuel Rogers to Rosalind Chambers. Covenant is a mistake. Cannot dispute Dr. Ryan's case for the therapeutic value of the community, but our mission must come first. The wide variety of risk we expose ourselves to is outright foolish. My concerns should have not been summarily dismissed. Blah. There must be another saner way. So the whole point of Covenant is to get people to come, they give them this test, and if you fail the test, they mark you as a synth, and then they send somebody to come get your ass. And then they put you in this fucking thing, and they take you apart.
Goodness, I'm free.
By the way, she is a synth. They were correct. Bitch.
Thank you ever so much. Thank you ever so much.
See, watch.
Job
See?
was to rescue her, asshole.
Synth component. She's a robot. Dr. Stockton, or Mr. Stockton, or Dad, is part of the railroad. And their whole job is they get synths smuggled out of the Institute by an inside source. And they take that synth and they do a mind wipe. They erase their memories and then they implant a new set of memories. And then they let them go. Now, that sounds cool in theory, but it sometimes go really, really bad. And you'll find out why. In the Institute quest line. They show you exactly why. It can go very bad.
Hey, Dan.
Which is why they say you should help us keep these fuckers in line, because if you don't, this can happen. And then they'll show you what can happen.
Stockton gets his daughter and we get paid. Not a bad day.
It was good working with you.
Likewise. Glad you were on my side. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
Be safe, Dan.
Same to you.
So, a lot of the times, people like to, and this could just be my personal bias on the groups talking, but because I can overlook a lot of stuff for reasons you'll find out later. But they all the groups have their own good and bad aspect. And a lot of people can't get past the Institute past because, quite frankly, they shouldn't. There was an incident in Diamond City where, when the Commonwealth first became aware that synths were a thing, is a man goes into Diamond City, and in the center of Diamond City, there's a noodle stand. And he sits at the noodle stand, and he's eating, and then suddenly he just goes fucking berserk. And just shoots up the fucking town. So, when security was finally able to put him down, his face was cracked, like it was plastic or something. So maybe he was a Gen 2. But it wasn't biomechanical. It wasn't like flesh like Gen 3s are. And they could see the gears and the robotics inside the face. But they couldn't tell he wasn't a man before that point. So that's what really clued them in that there's fucking robots amongst us. And there's been towns, and I'll come across the town in the map where the whole town was wiped out just because the Institute wanted something in that town. They didn't go and ask for it. They didn't say, hey, that computer part you're willing to trade, here's some caps, give it to us. Or they didn't steal it. They didn't do anything. They just killed everybody in the town and then took it. And there's multiple stories of this happening. On top of the body snatching, to where people will disappear, and then suddenly there's someone in their place that doesn't quite seem right. Like, they act different. They don't know things that you think they should know. It's not like a perfect copy. So, Institute's done a lot of fucked up things, as this compound full of people with PTSD can clearly show you. But at the same time, Railroad, they're letting these people go with personalities that can get really dangerous, and they're putting these personalities in these people. So, like, they've let loose serial killers, mass murderers, radar leaders, just all these people that shouldn't exist, but only exist because the railroad allows them to exist. And once they exist, the railroad doesn't go and try to fix what they did, what they caught. They just move on to the next synth. So, although the goal of equality for synths seems noble, when you're releasing a monster onto the road, it would behoove you to fix it. And the Brotherhood is just racist as shit towards ghouls. They don't want people blowing up the world again, which is cool. They don't think raiders... What the fuck? They don't think raiders and other groups should have all this really powerful technology, but at the same time, they're ignoring the fact that they could be the one misusing this technology. So every group except for the Minutemen are bad in a lot of ways, but also good in a lot of ways. Institute, you gotta think about the good they could do under your leadership, because spoiler alert, you become the leader of the Institute if you go down the Institute line. So you gotta think about what good they could do as opposed to what they've done, because they've not really done any good at all. Subject 12 testing.
Please. I got a kid.
Do you want another treatment?
No.
So, again, congratulations, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
I've already told you. Catcher.
Again, which position?
Catcher, I'd be the catcher.
Why?
I don't know. They got the funny helmets. I saw a picture when I was a kid.
Do synths even know the rules of baseball?
Nobody does.
No, please. I'm not. Just let me. No!
Just answer the questions, and only the questions. Congratulations, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Catcher. Where am I?
No. How are the subject's vitals?
It's a little unsteady, but within.
Who are you? What's... Ah! Son of a bitch! Do that... Ah!
I will only say this once. Speak only when spoken to. Please continue.
The subject is ready for baseline testing.
Subject, answer the questions quickly and with what first comes to mind. You're approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Is that safe test?
Answer the question.
About to take us over a village.
I don't know. I don't know science stuff. Ignore him.
Ignore him, you say. Oh, fascinating.
And this is mine. The game is called I Win. That Dr. Patricia that was talking on that kept shocking that man is the doctor that was down here who I promptly murdered. Sorry, boo. This wasn't meant between us. Alright, I think that's it. I'll wait a couple days so the bodies can despawn before I start bringing settlers in, because they'll be like, "Bro, why is there dead bodies everywhere?" Don't ask questions, that's why. Want to add to them? Alright. Oh fuck, you came at me with a sword. It's nice that the guns didn't turn on me though. That's all. That's awesome. Alright, we're gonna find the group of bodies and then end the stream. Stream went pretty quickly. What do you think, Hal? Yeah. By the way, in Poker Hal, Poker Stars, last night I placed 8th. And then today I placed 3rd on a 250,000 buy-in. Got 2.5 million. I'm so close to winning. And if you win, yep, nope. Nope. That explosion over there was a super mutant suicider who runs up on you and detonates a freaking mini nuke on himself, taking both of you. Because he's a dick. Okay. Guess not. That area down there has a pretty nifty story. I forgot to see if there's anything that I might have missed story-wise on the lore of Covenant. But my internet browser froze. Distress signal found. I don't know why I have this on. I don't need it. I already know what the shit is. That damaged building right in front of me.
I hate to think of what happened here.
That's it.
Won't be stopped by a little thing like a lock, will we, sir?
It's fused solid. This one too.
Ooh, I gotta go check my... Oh, no, I don't.
Ambushed on the road. We're outnumbered 5 to 1. Barnum, report.
Horse down to 5%!
We'll have to scuttle the armor. We can't let them have it.
Fire him!
Damn it! Aspen set the self-destructs. Ferris, fall back. We'll head for the old military base, then try to make it to our holdout. The code will be our call sign. All right, move, move, move!
Well, that's what happened here. They blew themselves. Well, they blew up their armor. Oh, this armor's empty. So, there it is. It's unfroze. Before we get off, let's see if there's any... The robot diesel will not become hostile unless it's individually attacked. Yeah, well, we found that out. That's good. We can keep getting that sweet, sweet lemonade. Turrets on the walls are not considered part of the settlement, but it's great that they didn't shoot me. There are goat posters with people in Vault 101 jumpsuits in Covenant. So Vault 101 is the original. That's the vault you were in Fallout 3. I didn't see that. Let's go back and look before I turn off this thing. I don't see no fucking posters, essay.
Why settle for less than perfection? Here's
Yeah, I think they're fibbing. I think they're fucking fibbing. If they took it down. Gross. Maybe they meant the compound. I'm not going and looking around in the compound. Alright, that's it. But sometime after sometime following the broken mask incident, which is what I told you about, Dr. Chambers and her scientific team arrived at Covenant with the intention to turn the settlement into a refugee for people who have suffered at the hands of the Institute since. She convinced the residents of the town to help with her work, and subsequently set up a lab with her personnel inside a utility area in the new Bass sewers, locally known as the compound. From there, Chambers and her scientists attempt to discover and flush out secret Institute agents widely feared and despised by the inhabitants of the Commonwealth. Following the Doctor's arrival, the town of Covenant's reputation and splendor were tainted by the development of a strong anti-synth sentiment within the community, and it became a trap for outsiders unlucky enough to become part of Chambers' experiment. Those who the safe test designates as probable sins are also subject to interrogation and torture in an attempt to further refine their assessment. Any belongings, goods, or junks left behind by the kidnapped travelers are looted by Dr. Chambers' men and turned over to Penny for sale. Despite these ill-gotten gains, the low prices deliberately set in order to attract travelers mean her shop is unable to make an overall profit. As a result, the town has a deficit of 250 caps. So that's the story of Covenant. What do you think of the town, the little town? How? Think we can make it pretty one day? It already has flies. Yeah. I'm gonna bring your buddy, bud. I can also drag all these bodies outside. Throw them into the river or the lake. Because we can't have bodies just laying. God damn it. We can't have bodies just laying around. Alright. And with that, we are going to end the stream. Been going for an hour and a half. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Al, I might play poker on Discord. So if you'd like to join our Discord or check it out, please do. Links down below. Same with our Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys next time.